And you have some sausage. So I think it should be the other way around. On the sidewalk, you gotta walk either on this side or a store that sells coffins. So there we have security, but if something goes wrong with the security, let me first say that this was one of the most unique trips we've taken in Poland so far. And not because we visited 2 cities in 2 days. 2 interesting cities that neither of us had visited before and had absolutely no idea what to expect. But because of how different the 2 cities ended up being, extremely different, night and day different. But let me start from the top. The first city we visited was Katowice. And in all honesty, I liked it more than I thought I would. It was super compact, very walkable, and the main square even had palm trees, man-made canals, and beach lounge chairs. It also didn't hurt that we scored an awesome apartment right in the center of town for just $30 a night. A complete bargain. Katowice also impressed us by being a foodie haven. I had a mouth-watering burger for lunch, followed by unbeatable traditional Silesian food in a picturesque restaurant the very next day. Katowice was really the first Polish city where it seemed that everyone was super relaxed, just having fun and enjoying life. A complete 180-degree turn from the super serious Warsaw. We also had an opportunity to check out some impressive architecture. While we enjoyed Katowice very much, it wasn't why we came to the region of Upper Silesia. Our main goal was to visit Sosnowiec, a neighboring city that Poles across the country love to joke about and create memes. It also didn't help that pretty much everyone whom we asked about the city wasn't too enthusiastic about it and urged us to go elsewhere. Sosnowiec, miasto ciekawe. What do you think about Sosnowiec? Is it a good city? Of course, we decided to go there anyway. And to say that we were astonished at what we discovered would be a massive understatement. Since mere words can't do it justice, I'll stop here so that you can see it for yourself. Well guys, look at that. Look what it says. It's your favorite city in the whole of Poland, or maybe even the world. There we have it. Alright, so now let's go and explore it. And let's go closer to the center and see what it's like. There you have these buildings over there that are very raw looking, right? They're very, you could see all the bricks and everything. But you got nice views, right? You got your balconies over there. And you can look at the street here. You can just chill. You got some Polski kurczak z Rożna here. There's an architecture there. Look at that architecture. Very interesting. And we are closing in on the center here. You got some ice cream here. Here's your pedestrian street that you see all over various cities, like in Poznań. You had something like this. You had this in Katowice. And definitely this city feels different. Something about the city feels different. I don't know what it is. It feels different than the other cities. Something is in the air. This Sosnowiec air is different. Для siebie от 90 для дому. All kinds of stuff. Gross market. Wszystko от 250. Everything from 250. Seems to be a bunch of these stores. Everything from 250, from 5. These stores seem to be very popular. Clothing stores. Shoes. And there doesn't seem to be much of like your big chain stores. So like a Starbucks or a What else? Costa Coffee. You know, these big kind of brand stores. Not all. Look at this, more kind of clothing stores. Another one over there. Apteka. You have jewelry. Punkt kreditov. Credit. There's a Żabka right there. More clothing kind of store here. Store for kids. Kids clothing. More of this kind of architecture, you know, going like this, kind of going outward. For the sidewalk, you gotta walk either on this side or that side. So look, I'm gonna jump over, and now on this side. More clothing stores. So it looks like there's construction going on here. They're trying to make the city better. They're trying to improve the city. By the time you get here, this is going to be a brand new city. So here's a park here, which is not the main park that we're going to. I think the main park is up ahead, is further up ahead. But you look at the buildings, they look like in Warsaw. They look like exactly in Warsaw, like in Ochota. Very similar buildings. Of course, the neighborhood is not exactly Ochota, but the buildings are in great condition, so you gotta give it that. 25 degrees in Sosnowiec right now. Perfect weather. Absolutely amazing. And we are continuing our journey to our park. But we are passing this other park, and what's funny, this park is not even on Google Maps. I don't even see this park on Google Maps. It's something else. It's like it's before the actual park, but still, this is a big park here. Look at this. Big park. Now, of course, the grass could be cut down, right? Like in Warsaw, it's a little bit tidier. In the capital, of course, it's like a big park. It's almost like mini woods. You know, they need to kind of cut down, I think, or look at all that. So this is definitely different than the kind of typical Polish parks we're used to, for sure. But still, it's good. The weather is nice. It's green. What else do you need? There's a library right here. And the road, look at this. The road is not very even. Here we got a restaurant here, and you have lunches for 20 zloty, which is really good price. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And you have some sausage here. So we are here in the main park. This is where we wanted to go initially, but then we found another park. And check this out, they even have clothes drying here in the park. I've never seen that before, but apparently that's also a thing. And you can dry your clothes and your shoes right here in the park. What do you guys think about this? Here you have an area where you can chill for relaxing. And look what we got. We got a Ferris wheel here. We got attractions, various attractions. We have a Ferris wheel and a bunch of other kiosks selling everything from ice cream to anything that you want. And music. Look at that, guys. What do you think? What do you think about all this? The King. Look at that, it says The King. You see that? It says Speed Max. I think it should be the other way around. I think it's upside down. But that's just my opinion. It's a subjective opinion. Sosnowiecki rower miejski. What do we have here? We have, I don't even know what this is. Some kind of party. Sosnowska party. Sosnowska party. Sosnowiec. What? 120 years. Loteria pit. Do wygrania. This is what you can win. Lots of construction is going on here in this city. It's being rebuilt as we speak. It's being rebuilt, guys. It's gonna be a brand new city. And here we are, wandering around the city, kind of going away from the park, checking out some other parts in the city. There you have Palitech something, or remains of something actually. There you got this. This park is a little different than the parks in Warsaw.
It's my favorite place in Sosnowiec.
It's your favorite place?
Yes.
All right. So I have no idea where we are. But there's supposed to be a good coffee shop here nearby. But we are definitely far from the center, I think. The balconies, man. I don't know about these balconies, guys. I don't know what to tell you about these balconies. Here's a store I never seen in Warsaw. Looks like some kind of security store. Bezpieczny. It's safety, security. So you have all kinds of alarm, stuff like that, monitoring. I never seen that in Warsaw. But the sidewalk is not bad. Sidewalk is not.
Only here.
Yeah. Sidewalk was not the strongest part of the city, but here it's pretty good. Proszę, proszę. Here we have a store that sells coffins. So there we have security, but if something goes wrong with the security, you have this store here to kind of, you know, last attempt. And you have guns. So you have security, guns, and coffins. You know, what else do you need, really? But they got a bike lane. Look at this. This becomes a bike lane now. And looks like we're in a different part of the city. It's getting a little bit livelier now. Let's see if we can find a coffee shop to rest and relax. And this is the first time I'm seeing a Lombard, another Lombard over there. Then I think this is maybe a lottery. Yeah, lottery. Online betting. So it's definitely not your Ochota and not your Katowice for sure. Here we are in a rather interesting neighborhood. Look at this. Very, very interesting neighborhood here. And we are looking for something interesting. Broken glass. Let's see what we can find. There's a restaurant. Looks like a decent restaurant there. Wow, look at this neighborhood. It's kind of cool actually. Интересный такой райончик, да? It's a pretty cool neighborhood really. Look at this, guys. And there's our coffee shop. Herbacherina. Look at this. This is a kind of cool neighborhood. This is what we are going to be doing today. They recommend smoothie, limonada cintrinova, herbata, cocktaili, dessert lodove. And here's the coffee shop here. Take a look at this. Looks really, really nice. Lots of different teas. They have a tea collection. We got some lemonade just to cool down for a bit. Do widzenia. That was a really good coffee shop. Really nice, and lots of people there, and really nice kind of interior. Very, very kind of old schoolish, a little bit. So we have this neighborhood here. Check this out. Let's go and explore this neighborhood for a bit. It's called, this neighborhood is called, let me look it up. Pogoń. Let's go see what it's like. We got them houses over there, apartment houses. Dzień dobry. Grochowa. Ulica Grochowa.
Very, very interesting neighborhood. Very interesting. What do you think about this neighborhood?
Oh, it's a very interesting neighborhood.
Very interesting, exactly.
Yes.
My thoughts exactly. I agree with you.
A lot of contrasts.
Brama jazdowa, nie zastawać. Zastawać. Look at this neighborhood. Pogoń. I believe this is what it's called, Pogoń. There it is. I don't really know what's at the end. There's a little guard dog. There's a guard dog actively guarding its territory. A pest. Got this neighborhood here. I wonder what's over there. Just a street, I guess. Nothing much, I guess. No parks or anything. Lots of greens. Look at this. This whole thing is just trees, bushes, everything. What do we have there? Okay. We have a street. And just your regular street. But it's empty. There's nobody here. There is nothing really happening. Very quiet. Well, it's a Thursday, almost 6 p.m.
Yes.
But still very quiet. Very, very quiet. Campari drink bar. Which bridge? Oh, the brick. The brick, yeah. The brick is very interesting. That one is newer. That one is much newer.
And that one is new.
Which one? The bathroom? Oh, the one over there. Yeah. Not this bathroom. The building. Yeah, the building is new. Yeah, so there's some new developments. Okay. And that one looks like a new development. Yeah, that one is a cool development, actually. There's some cool trees. But what's interesting about, well, I guess this is a residential neighborhood. That's why it's quiet. There's no shops or anything like that. It's kind of your sleeping area. That's a cool development. Look at those balconies, guys. On the corner, and those balconies. You see that? Look at that. Look at those balconies over there. Not this balcony, it's that balcony is over there. Yeah, so. It's so nice now. It's still 26 degrees, but it doesn't feel hot anymore. It's already early evening, late afternoon. There's some kids playing. And so that's kind of what the neighborhood looks like. Very, very quiet. Some balconies over here. See that? That's kind of what we have. Here's another street. You have your dental clinic over there. Construction, some kind of construction company. Then you have these small kind of apartment buildings with some businesses, restaurants here on the first floor. It's an interesting city, to say the least. It's a very, very interesting city. Very interesting. Here you have a big kind of your apartment building with lots of flowers. Kind of your typical apartment building. Some trees. Some trees came. Some trees are here. There you have Cafe Pogoń, which I'm assuming is the name of this neighborhood here. There's our tram. to the train station, to the main railway station. This is where we need to go. 1, 2, 3 stops. Oh look, they even have a map here. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Karta. They got a map. You don't see that in Warsaw, do you? Looks like they're building something over there. Something new and interesting is gonna be right here. This here is the vibrant center of Sosnowiec. The vibrant center here. We have a little bit of time. We got like 20 minutes before we have to catch the train back to Warsaw. So we're gonna just chill here for a bit.
Za Szwajcarię, za Devolaja, za zapytanie, czy problem? Chodziła Ewa, pani Krasińskiej, prawdziwa córka. Ja jako trzecia. Byłyśmy wybrane. W całej Polsce.
Chciałbyś? Tak.
We're getting Mosia souvenir from Sosnowiec. And there's the main railway somewhere. And there's our train, 1905, 1909, Warszawa, Wschodnia.
Musimy zachować ostrożność, nie zbliżać się do krawędzi peronu. Życzymy Państwu przyjemnej podróży.
Brak wolnych miejsc w wybranym pociągu. So good that we have the return tickets. Very, very important. There's our train. 1909, Warszawa Wschodnia, Polonia. Second perron. Well guys, this is the last 5 minutes of us being in the beautiful city of Sosnowiec. We are leaving very, very shortly. And we do not know when we're gonna be back. We are on the train to Warszawa, Zachodnia, for leaving beautiful Sosnowiec, the capital of the free world. Here they got a place where they're selling, is that a Hungarian flag there? I wonder why you have a Hungarian flag. What kind of building is this? This looks like a cool building.